Hello, welcome to the channel, The Signs of Tarot. My name is Michelle, and I am an intuitive tarot reader out of Las Vegas, Nevada. If this is your first time visiting us, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Likes and comments are always welcome. If you are a returning member of the Signs of Tarot tribe, so happy to have you. Love you guys. We're going to dive into a reading right now for the sign of Virgo. And your opening card is from the Trees of the Oracle deck, and we picked the Scots Pine. The Scots Pine is, well, it's super interesting. First of all, its long trunks were used for ships, to build ships. So this is an extremely stable card, and it's about wanting a stable life and a stable commitment. Okay, what's also interesting about this card is the fact that there is a bird right on the trunk. For me, in my world of tarot, whenever a bird is touching either a person or touching a tree, that's what I call touchdown. That means spirit is divinely connected to you. That means you are tapping deeply into your intuition. That means you may be getting a series of downloads or synchronicities. You may be seeing 333, 777, 1234. You may be seeing names of the person that's on your mind or people in his or her family. You may be hearing it, reading it. It's all about being connected to your greater self and therefore being able to step into the path of your greatest self. So we love the Scots Pine. It's all about wanting security, wanting stability. So Virgo, let's dive right into your reading. I am using several decks today. The Crystal Vision deck. My main deck is the Rider-Waite, and I use two separate Rider-Waite decks combined because if Spirit wants to come through with a message, typically it comes out in the form of more than one card of the same card. Also using the OK Tarot and the Golden Tarot. So let's dive right in with the bottom of the deck. Unbelievable. We got here the Scots Pine that is searching and wanting stability and hearth and home, and our opening card here is the Four of Wands in reverse, signifying that there has been an upheaval with what you feel is stable in your life or what you're searching for. So let's really just dive right into this. Page of Swords reverse, the Sun reverse. What is going on, Virgo? Nine of Wands, Two of Cups upright, Knight of Swords, Five of Swords. A lot of sword action happening. That means there is a lot of air sign energy happening in your life with Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. The Magician, the Hangman, Six of Wands reversed, Knight of Swords upright. That's what I'm talking about. When Spirit wants to come through with a message, we will get the same card twice. Your final card, Two of Pentacles. All right, let me dive into this. We will use the OK Tarot for a clarifying deck. Okay, Virgo, I'm going to keep it raw. I'm going to keep it real here because that's what I do at the Signs of Tarot. There is a relationship, your significant other, the person that's on your mind, the person that you're resonating with, the person you thought was your Two of Cups, your end-all be-all, the person you're either currently married to or the person you really felt that you had a world with, fell apart. You saw something online, you saw a text, you saw something in writing, you may have just gotten a download, but more than that, I actually think you saw tremendous proof that this person was not giving to the relationship the way you were giving to the relationship, and it has you in an extremely unhappy stance with the Sun in reverse of not knowing where your future is now. I think this happened suddenly, which is why I think you saw a text or a post. I'm not necessarily seeing a bunch of third party or other people involved here. I'm seeing a shift, and I'm feeling a shift in feelings, a shift in momentum, a shift in self-esteem of your significant other, which is why he or she is moving back. I tremendously see possibly your significant other lost a job or didn't get a promotion or had a financial setback or had an emotional setback, or somebody in their life, somebody in their immediate family is not doing well. I see a little bit of exhaustion, which turns into a little bit of anxiety and depression. Maybe somebody in their family is going through this, which is why your significant other has pulled away a little bit. But at the end of the day, you were really looking at this person for strength, stability. and something has gone on to where you're thinking, come hell, come high water, they can't be by my side. Something happened. And it could have even been something kind of small. Like you got a flat tire and pulled to the side of the road, and this significant other didn't make coming to help you a priority. And it really, or something like that, take it where it resonates. It wasn't something traumatic, but it was something that you thought to yourself, wow, if they're not here to help me during this small situation, how are we going to continue our life with the big situations? And it kind of stopped you in your track. Okay, to have the Page of Swords in reverse is a little bit of lie telling or lying by omission. Or maybe you were concerned that you thought this person was at work and they weren't at work, or you thought this person was at a certain place and they weren't at that certain place, and you found that out online somehow or through a text. Okay, to get the Knight of Swords twice, okay, the Knight of Swords comes rushing in and takes no bullshit. And I really feel that this is you. I really feel that your personality, Virgo, may have been, let's let it ride, let's see what goes on. Maybe these are just my feelings. Maybe the moon is shifting and I'm feeling a little bit insecure in my relationship. No, you're kind of taking a different stance this time around, Virgo, and you are coming in like the Knight of Swords, cutting through and wanting to understand the bullshit. And you know what? Good for you, because you're unhappy and you feel that your entire platform has shifted. And it shifted because of something simple that you were reading into. Wow, if this doesn't happen in a healthy manner, it could be something just, can you stop off and get milk before you come to my house? And they were unable to do that. But it was something for you to say, hey, if they're not going to really be giving on something so small, is this a person I can rely upon for the future? So you are deep in your thoughts. I mean, there's a lot of air energy in this reading. You are deep in your thoughts. Now, the Five of Swords, to a lot of tarot readers, is one of the liar, cheater, stealer cards. Five of Swords, Seven of Swords. Sometimes I get a sense with the Five of Swords that they're taking something away to protect you. Okay, so I want you to look at it from that perspective, because that's what I'm really getting right now intuitively. They're not lying. If they are lying to you, they're lying because in their mind they're trying to protect you. So that's why I think something has gone on in your significant other's life that they are withholding from you out of a form of protecting you. Take it where it resonates. All these readings are for general. I'm so blessed. I have so many people starting to watch my channel. I know I'm not going to hit it with everyone, but your significant other is somehow holding something back because in their mind they feel it is protecting you. But that energy that's coming through is they're lying, they're cheating, there's something wrong, something's not happening. I don't feel that I'm a priority. Is this the person for me? And that's coming through to you very strong. So Virgo, I'm reading for you. Cross watchers, you're all welcome to hear this. But Virgo, it all comes down to talking and communication, okay? Here you have two great cards, the Manifestor, the Magician. You can manifest anything you want, okay? But you got to get out of your head in order to manifest. And it's telling me to tell you that you need to have a heart-to-heart talk with your significant other. You're feeling things are off. Maybe your mind is running away. Something might be off with your significant other. For whatever reason, they don't feel comfortable talking to you about that. Now is the time to not let caution to the wind. Now's the time to take some action and move forward and say, hey, what's going on? Okay? And it may take you a minute. You got the Hangman. The Hangman is the card of pausing, but really, well, it's one of my favorite cards in the deck. It is also the sign of Virgo, as well as Pisces is represented by the Hanged Man. But the Hangman is purposely hanging yourself upside down, metaphorically, so you see things from a different perspective. I call it my puzzle piece card. When you're working on a puzzle and you can't find the piece, and you leave the table for a couple of hours and you come back and there's the piece right in front of you. It's taking a pause to look at things from a different perspective. So again, like I said, You think something is wrong with you in the relationship, and something may be happening in their personal life that they want to protect you. So I want you to make sure that you do hang yourself upside down, metaphorically, not reality, but that you really look at things from different perspectives. At the end of the day, the hangman is blessed with the sun of optimism and realization and wisdom. So when you go through this situation of really evaluating, you will have the answers. But I think the answers will come if you become the magician and the manifester. And not only manifesting, you need to do. I think it's time for that heart-to-heart conversation. You're afraid of what you're going to hear. When we get the Six of Wands in reverse, yes, it means victory in the upright. It means other things, but it also means fearing what it lies ahead. And that's what you're afraid. You're afraid to sit down and say, hey, significant other, what the hell's going on? I feel things are off and offbeat, and before I start letting my mind go this way and you go this way, what the heck is going on? Okay, and what you may find out is that your significant other is having head versus heart issues with this relationship. The Two of Pentacles sometimes means juggling two people, sometimes means juggling two job offers, sometimes means juggling head versus heart. And I think intuitively that's what's going on with your significant other right now. I think they're having mind versus heart conflict, whether it's about you or about work or about family members or about friends. That remains to be seen. So I'm going to take a couple of clarifying cards for the Two of Pentacles so that we can get to the bottom of it. Okay, unbelievable. How does this happen? Can you guys see that? The Two of Pentacles is clarified by a completely different deck, Two of Pentacles. You know, Spirit, thank you for coming through with that to let Virgo realize that your significant other is really in an internal strife right now. They are in their mind right now, wondering what. So, I mean, if Spirit can't come through any clearer than that to me. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I think that there's some monetary loss going on with your significant other. I think that they are concerned that they can't provide enough for you. I think they are concerned that their job is going awry. Maybe that is what the issue is. And we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Again, I really feel your significant other is having a lot of financial fears, financial issues, the potentiality of not having a job or not being promoted or not getting the investment or not launching something new properly and quickly. So I think that there needs to be a very serious conversation between you and your significant other so that you can clear the air, so that your mind is not going one way and his or her mind is not going another way. It's time for you guys to have a meeting of the minds and get on the same page, okay? I hope you found some resonation with this reading, Virgo. Namaste.